Say hi. Somebody just woke up and I wanted to show pictures of my pretty little brother. This is my second. This is Branson. I grew him myself. And I like him. Oh, and there's something behind the chair that he really wants, so not so much. I think he's so tiny. I love his little Buddha belly. Daddy rubs his little Buddha belly for luck every day before he leaves for work.
Hi, Taya.
He says, hi, Taya. He has a good friend named Taya.
Hi.
Hiya. Okay, so we're going to be doing our green orchid look today while Branson watches on. It's cute. Anyway, I've already begun by putting on all of my base. I also put on my MAC Paint Base Light, and I put on a bit of white, like literally just a touch. I used my 224 brush, nice and big and floofy, and put on some white avalanche all throughout, okay? This look was inspired from a YouTuber, a video, and she's Ukrainian, so she speaks Russian and Ukrainian, and she's beautiful, and she did a great job, and she did some things that I'd never seen anybody do before. The first thing that she decided to do was to outline where she wanted her shadow to go and to give her the darkest look. She actually used a pencil. Go figure, right? So we're going to try and do that. Now Okay, so I'm going to have to do the rest in a voiceover because it didn't work too well with the kids. I took my brown eyeliner pencil, any dark brown that you have. It's a little bit softer for this look that we're doing. Drew it pretty far out on the outer corner and kept it out there. A lot of the times I bring in the shadow up onto the lid from the outer corner, but this time I'd like to keep that area open because I'm going to be putting green in there. As soon as you find the shape that you want to do, somewhat of a cat eye, but not as upturned, you're going to smooth any edges around it or fix anything with a little Q-tip, and then you're going to take a flat angle brush, not an angle brush, I'm sorry, just any flat shader brush. I used my Sonia Kashuk, and you're going to blend that in. There's the Sonia Kashuk. I really wouldn't use anything bigger than that because you really want to keep this color concentrated right where you drew it. As soon as you are done smudging that in, this is what it should look like. Notice it's still basically in that same area, not going too high, not going too much in on the lid. Then you're going to be taking your applicator and you're going to be putting either Jest or CD Pearl. I used a little bit of both, but anything very, very light shimmery pink. White is a little bit too harsh, and this is just a half step toward pink in the middle of white and just extreme pink. So put that on the inner corner of your eye. Make sure and pull your eye taut so that you get it right in there, and use the patting effect. Not so much a sweeping effect as a patting. You'll get more of the color that you're wanting right in there, and it'll be a little bit more vibrant if you use that technique. As soon as you're done putting those things on the inner corner of your eye, what I did was I took my 239 brush from MAC. This can also be the duplicate Maxine's mop that you can use. I took a lime green bitter. Now, I didn't do it in this video, but something that I would recommend doing is taking a little bit of your Urban Decay Primer Potion, and do you see where I'm putting that green? Before you put that green on, since your White Avalanche and your CD Pearl, all of that probably absorbed the base light that you already put on your lid, put a little bit more of a base. I would use the Urban Decay Primer Potion because there's a wand and it'll be easier. Put it right everywhere where you're putting this green, and the green will be more vibrant if you put it directly on top of the base. As soon as you get that green on, you'll notice we're drawing attention or drawing inspiration from that green orchid. Take your Sonia Kashuk. I'm taking Bold and Brazen, anything very dark, bronzy, raisiny. Take that color and line the whole entire bottom. Smudge it really, really well into that bottom lash line and connect that outer corner with the bottom lash line. Smudge it just a bit into that outer corner. We will be using a different color. If you look at the flower above, there's a little bit of a red color in there. So don't smudge the Bold and Brazen in there too much. Just have it connect well. Now we'll be taking that same 239 brush, plum dressing, anything of a plum color. We want to put a little touch of that red in there, if you look at that flower up above. So I literally just patted it right on there. It's tough to see with the computer, but it does make a difference when you just look at it. You can tell that there is that color in there. Like I said, we don't want to blend this out too much, so just soften that line a little bit. I didn't want it to be so dramatic, so I didn't, or not dramatic, but just too harsh, so I didn't use black liner. I used my deep, deep eggplant purple, which is called Macro Violet from MAC, and I lined the whole entire top lid and the bottom lash line. And I touched up that brown just a little bit. Sorry, my hair's doing something weird up top. And then I put on my Chanel mascara, and I did my eyebrows as soon as I was done with this. And I don't think it shows here, but on my brow, right where the arch is, I put an extra touch of, I put vanilla all over as a highlighter, but then I used a little bit of my... Okay, so that's the look. It's inspired by green orchid, and it has bitter, your dark, whatever eyeliner pencil you want to use. It's got a little bit of a wine in there because they always have the red, and then it has jest on the inside. So that's what it looks like. I'll point downward so you guys can see it. Can you see it? Very soft, very pretty. I really like this one. So do it. Do a little tutorial on it and let me know what you think. And by the way, Cody Lynn, I love the Chanel mascara. It's awesome. You guys have to see this. It's got little wire things. Isn't that neat? Can you see it? So it's not just complete bristles, but it has some bristles and then a comb, a bristle and a comb, and a bristle and a comb. Really like it. Anyway, so tell me what you guys think about this. I need some comments from you, and let me know. Okay.